chosen ones, empaths, there's something that I try to live by that thought I would share with you. I don't always do it because it's a natural inclination for the human psyche to wonder about if we could, should, or would do something, if we had done something. You think, oh, if I just done this, instead of going down that route, oh, if I just done that, when we run into trials and tribulations. But the way that I try to live my life is not allowing if, could, should, or would to become a thought in my mind. Because we can't change nothing that's happened, You might think something like, oh, if I done this with the narcissist, if I didn't do this, should I have done that? Could I have done that? If you go down this path of thinking like this, it can actually be very destructive. And it doesn't allow you to move on, it keeps you bound. The reason why I say this is because even at the time, I regretted what I had done to the narcissist. I thought, oh, if I'd done this another way, because when I was arrested and stuff like that. And I thought, maybe if I'd done it another way, should I have done this instead? But then I realized, no, it's meant to be this way. There's a meaning for the reason why things proceed in the way they do. That's what I believe. It's the only thing we can have faith for. We can only have faith for, where our life's going. Trusting in the process of the way things unfold, It's the only thing we can possibly do. Dwelling on if, could, should, or would, it's destructive. As I said before, it's destructive. It makes us not allow us to process our emotions properly. We don't move forward. We can't change what's happened. We only can ride with it. You've just got to ride it out. This is the way I look at it. I do from time to time think if, could, should, or would. But then I cut it at the root, I cut it at the root of thought, and I think, no, I've got to trust in the process of the universe. I got to trust in God's plan, It's the only thing we can do, right? We only can, as empaths, if we're put through a dark situation, we only can try and rise above it and say, all right, I've learned some wisdom. I've extracted some wisdom from it. I've learned a lesson from it. I'm going to take this forward with me into the future. And there's another thing that I've read in a scripture saying that no soul can burden what another soul bears, right? And the way I've dissected that about no soul can burden what another soul can bear is because I'm not saying that I could have lived your life and gone through what you went through. But that scripture, if it's true, you know what I'm saying, it means that you couldn't have gone through what I've gone through too. And that means that we're all given a specific test. Almost, we're predestined going in this direction that we call life. As chosen ones and empaths. We're carrying out this course through life, going through various obstacles, peaks, valleys, trials, tribulations, and we only can go for the betterment and learn from these situations that we go through. And if we dwell on if, but, could, should, or would, it holds us captive. It doesn't allow us to truly absorb maybe the lesson or the insight or the intuition that we're really destined to receive. You know, I haven't actually even looked at the origins of these words, you know, because sometimes origins of words that we use in everyday life actually have rather sinister meanings and dark meanings behind them originally in the ancient languages. I'm not saying if, but, could, should, or would has these origins, but I'm trying to say, like, they're not, it's fantasy, right? When we say if, but, could, or should, or would, it's a fantasy, more or less, because it's something that hasn't happened or hasn't happened yet. You know, it's going into the unknown. But if we deal with the card that was dealt, you know, if we deal with the card that was dealt and we try our hardest to battle through it, I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy. Life's not easy. Life's not sunshine and rainbows. You know, it's just not. We go through hardships. We go through trials. We go through tribulations. We're tested in various different ways. But I believe that we're being guided by something. What you want to call it, God? You want to call it positive energy? You want to call it the universe? You want to call it your higher self? We're being guided by something as empaths and chosen ones on earth. We haven't got that self-destructive nature like a narcissist has. We haven't got that self-destructive nature like a psychopath or a sociopath has. We have a good nature about us. And we do go through our fair share of hardships. But, you know, and I'm saying that word but again, but we can absorb something from all of these ifs, shoulds, coulds, or woulds. You know? We have to. And I hope you're with me on this video because, you know, I'm just trying to share a bit of my understanding of this place we call Earth, and, you know, maybe adopting this into your own life will help you navigate a bit more clearer. You might know exactly what I'm saying. Some of this might have just gone over your head and think, what is this? What am I on about? But I'm trying to say that these meanings of if, could, should, or would, it is fantasy. We can't change the past. We just can't change the past. We can't know what's going to happen in the future. You know? So even saying, should I do this? This will happen. Maybe it will work out for you in that way. But things don't always line up the way we plan them. Things don't always line up the way we plan them. And that's the problem, right? So we have to deal with the card that's dealt and trust in the positive energy, God, the universe, higher self, whatever you believe in. Trust in that you're being guided in the right direction by source, you know, by the Most High. You're being guided, you know, and trust in the process. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the main channel, the narcissism channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.